Hello everyone, welcome back to another tutorial of ServiceNow. If you are new here, please click on the subscribe button and bell icon for latest updates. In this tutorial, we will see how Virtual Agent API integration help us connect with external chatbots. So in this example, a primary chatbot will talk to ServiceNow or Amazon for different user queries. So ServiceNow acts as a secondary chatbot in this case. Let's get started. So first we will install the required plugins. For this one, if you search with Virtual Agent API in plugins, you should be able to find this plugin. Click on install plugin. It will take some time to install. Plugin installation is completed. Now let's start with the configurations. So navigate to sys_cs_channel table. In these channels, you should be able to find the new channel called as bot to bot. So we will use the synchronize option to test the plugin. So I'm adding synchronize to the list layout. So by default the synchronize is false, so asynchronize will be used, that means. So I'm making it true. So there are additional options like support typing indicator or conversation ideal timeout, enable notifications. Such configurations are also available. Now we are good with messaging channel configurations. The next configuration is token. So type token underscore verification dot list. So in this token verifications, we'll create a new simple token. So there are two types of tokens available. One is simple token. There is additional token called hashed token also available for this. So we will be using a simple token for our example. So I'm just giving some name for this token verification. I'm calling it as VA API chatbot token. So for the token, you can actually you can manually enter, or you can see the related links also and generate the secure token and save it. After saving it, you will see an lock icon of, by using that you can see the token and copy the token. So the next configuration is go to the message underscore auth dot list table. So over here we will need to again give any random name as per our application or business purpose. So this provider field, I'll explain what to populate over here. So I'm typing ServiceNow, but there should be an reference where exactly we are populating that. I'll show you that in a bit. So in the inbound message verification and outbound message verification, we are going to use the recently created token. So to populate the provider, so we'll need to go to the sys_cs_provider underscore application dot list. So this table, these are the out of the box provider channels. So if you look at this one, so inbound ID is the one which we need to populate on over here. So let's populate it as same and then save this. Now we have completed the authentication as well. So the next thing is we will be using this user for authentication purpose from the Postman. So I'll be using the base auth, but for your requirement you will ideally proceed with OAuth setup. So this is the instance URL and the VA API URL. As per the documentation we are using that. And in the body you can see this is the payload that I am using: request ID, client session ID, token. So token is the same thing which we have generated earlier, right? So you have to use the same token over here. And then user ID, email ID. For example, in this case, when a request received to that ServiceNow instance, right? So this user is trying to access the ServiceNow instance. Is that kind of input is this. So and then we have the message attribute. In the message we have text type to true and then client message ID. So in the context variable, so we are keeping live agent true and we are using one topic ID. So that topic ID is nothing but an out of the box live agent transfer to live agent topic ID. Okay, so this is the sample payload to test the connection we'll be using. Now I'll save this Postman collection. When I click on send, you should be able to see some response coming from the ServiceNow instance. So you can see the response is showing 200, which means that whatever the response you are seeing over here, all this is coming from ServiceNow only. So on top there is the details and then conversation started kind of message is there, output text which is saying that there are no agents available at the moment, please try again later, and then conversation ended with a completed flag as true. That's it guys for this integration testing. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe the channel.